Hey, what's up, guys? DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2. We're playing Star Wars Galaxy at War, and today we have the Ghost Company from the 212th Attack Battalion defending against incoming waves of droid soldiers here over on Ryloth. Now, I read up on these guys a bit, and apparently they were sent, like the entire Ghost Company, was sent together with, was it Anakin Skywalker? Or was it Obi-Wan? I can't remember, to rescue someone here from Ryloth. I didn't really read into it, but I believe it was from the Legends sort of story page there, and I believe it was sort of visualized in the Clone Wars series. A lot of these battles and stories and lore that you can find is actually based off the sort of, I mean, most of what they can grab from the Clone Wars series. But yeah, so this here is the Ghost Company on Ryloth. From the 212th Attack Battalion, that is. And they were Phase 1. Phase 2 clones or Phase 2 armor, rather said, was being tested prior to the Battle of Ryloth. This happened just sort of after the Battle of Ryloth. This is still during sort of the end phases of that battle. But that was only really given to, like, ARC troopers and some other things. What's it called? Yeah. They didn't employ it yet. So some of the special troops had it, but Phase 1 was still active within most legions and stuff. And here's the 212th Ghost Company. We've got about 120 men deployed. There's going to be waves of droids coming at us. We're going to be watching this and enjoying it. We have the first line of defense here sort of by the force line. These guys are on free move, so they are going to be able to retreat. And the fact is they are on retreat order. So that means that if they get pushed back, they won't advance into the enemy. They'll all just get pushed back and actually retreat back. These guys are holding their position, and it's going to be awesome. The droids have a no retreat order, which means these guys have a no advance order, by the way. These guys have a no retreat order, which makes them incapable of retreating, and they will only advance into the enemy, but not like, you know, in a suicide manner, more just like a very aggressive manner. They won't ever step back. So here we see the droids. They've got some commanders and sergeants there in their different sections or whatever ranks they would have. And they are coming in to hit the first rank and line of defense here from the 212th Attack Battalion Ghost Company. I am super excited to see these guys in action. And there are a lot of droids coming in right now. We still have a couple of surviving clones here in the forest. I believe the majority of them will try and pull back. We've got some guys here who are coming out the other side of the forest, but we have more platoons here ready to receive. It's going to be nice to see all the droids coming out of the forest line, and they're going to be hitting our second line of defense. Oh, nice. Lots of firepower up here on the hill. That is awesome looking. Let's have a look at some casualties right now. Most of these are clones, as you can tell. Pretty much every single one in the forest here are cut down clones, which is unfortunate. We have a couple of droid casualties out here on the field, namely one. They've just been receiving so much fire that the clones here in the first line of defense were primarily forced to retreat, not really put up a fight. And right now, there's a lot of laser fire here, left and right. This is absolutely amazing. Or blaster fire. I'll call it blaster fire. Now, looking at the casualties, the numbers in the forest are starting to increase. And it is namely droid casualties right now. I'll have a quick look and see how many they have remaining. It is quite a lot. And the second wave is about to come in, so I'll show you guys us quickly throwing these guys into the mix. Here they all are, and we'll just bring them forward like that, and they should be fairly engaged in the firefight. So the clones will be outnumbered 1-2 throughout this battle. It was 1-1 in the first stages of the war, but now that they're, or the battle rather, but now that they're coming to the second line of defense here, and soon the third, it's gonna be looking quite a lot worse. And this is truly a last stand. I have no idea who's gonna survive this, but I love these kinds of like last stand, different waves and all that stuff. It is absolutely amazing. Look at the little sandbag position down here with Ghost Company soldiers. Oh, there we go. Holding it down, holding it down. Look at the fire. A superior position could make these guys unbeatable. I mean, they've got grenades. They've got good firepower. They're really going to be throwing it at the enemy now. Look at that. Oh, man. And in a small instance, they were all gunned down by just too many droids coming over. Look at these guys. Now the center trenches have kind of been cleared out. There are some interesting defenses up here, though, that I'm really eager to see how the droids are going to tackle. Starting to hand grenade us now. I'm pretty sure it's I mean, the Ghost Company, I didn't read up on their death or survival or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure they came out alive out of whatever adventures they went on here on Ryloth, but this might not be the same case. It is extremely interesting, though. I like a little last stand, and sometimes you just gotta give the droids a little victory. There we go. They're starting off well. Oh, a few hand grenades, though, in the right place could just do ridiculous damage. Oh, shit. They're coming on the right flank, too. The guys coming up the center. What are they doing? Wait, what? One droid just went in and threw a hand grenade behind everyone else's back and killed him. That's smart. Very nice. Very smart. Oh my god. I see we have a couple of guys remaining. A couple of hands here that are willing to defend. I'm going to send these guys up here. We need to hold together here, guys. There's just 5 of us. Get those nades over. That's a good idea. I'm going to throw some too. Hand grenades are fun. Oh my god. Oh my god, they took us all out. Oh, we got one guy left. And he's down. Wow, what a firefight. Hope you guys enjoyed. The yellow represents our casualties and the red the droids. And we got kind of slaughtered here, but look how many we kill up here. I think those guys down there in the little trench kill most of these guys up here. Oh man, what a fight. That was the last stand of the Ghost Company, and someone's gonna be like, "Ooh, the Ghost Company didn't die." Okay, calm down. It's a gameplay. It's gameplay footage. Okay, the Ghost Company can live on in Star Wars, the lore, and this is just cool stuff. I mean, come on, we do all kinds. You don't complain when we do crazy like scenarios with Star Wars and World War II. I mean, that's, as far as I'm concerned, a little far off the original story and lore as well, if you ask me. But anyway, nonetheless, amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I didn't mean to be offending with that last bit there. I don't think a lot of you guys do act like that, but there's a few who tend to take this a little too seriously. But to the rest, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a really cool last stand, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.